Well, we're back with you, and we're talking with Todd Bubba Horwitz. He's with BubbaTrading.com in Chicago. He's there at the CME Group trading floor right now. Well, we covered the grain side, and I want to talk with you about this livestock market action. Cattle market, it had kind of a, I guess you'd call it a mixed close yesterday, where you had the feeders a little bit higher at the end of the day. Live cattle couldn't decide which way they wanted to go on the close, but they were on both sides of unchanged during the day. Now, today we're a little bit weaker. October live cattle down 25 right now at 110.10, and December down half a dollar at 111.22. Now on the feeder cattle side, here we have the September down 32 at 144.10. That's 30 cents off our high of the day, and now we have October down 55 at 141 even per hundredweight. So not a lot going on in the cattle complex. Are they just waiting for the cash trade to develop, or what's going on here?
I think really, Marlon, this kind of ties into what we talked about in the grain space. You've got a lot of lethargic trade. You know, all the big purchases have been made for the Labor Day holiday. I think you're building what we would call a base on here. I think you're certainly in the bottoming process again. You know, we had from very severe lows, we had a nice rally up, and now we're pulling back a little bit into some support areas. I think you're going to see, as these markets kind of just vacillate around, these levels, 140, 141 in the feeders basis October, and 108.5 to 110 and the live. I think that's just giving you opportunities to step into these markets. I think they're going to work their way higher. I think you're just seeing, again, the result of a slow market, the result of buyers have already bought, for the holiday. So I think we're going to see bigger prices coming forward. Again, I'm bullish here as well, looking for opportunities to buy because I don't see any real reason that I want to be a seller in this area. I think we've seen the bottoms. I think we now try to work our way higher. And actually, for my money, I like the way they're working because I like a slower grind. I want to see it build a longer-term trend that usually fuels a longer, more sustained rally.
On the cold storage report that came out yesterday on the beef, we were 3% higher than what we had a month ago. On the pork, we were 2% higher than a month ago. But if you compare them to a year ago, on the beef side, we were up 2%. Pork was down 5%. Can you read much into that, or does it matter?
To me, it doesn't matter. I'm a big advocate of price is king. And the price is giving me and telling me, showing me the action. You brought up the hogs. If we look at the hog market compared, we looked for a low in October hogs at 58, which was about the low, and we looked for 54, 55 in December, and we've had a heck of a rally from there now, and I think that's what I'm more concerned about because, again, reports are reports, and they're not always 100% accurate, and they're sometimes already priced in. So to me, the market action dictates more where we are, and I see that we built pretty nice bases pretty much across the board, hogs and cattle, but I like the cattle here very much. I think that, again, we found some very good levels that will, again, propel us higher, and hogs, I think, will continue to move up higher here. I wouldn't be surprised if a little bit of sell-off here, but overall, I think the three go higher together.
All right, thanks, Todd. Appreciate it. For all the input, Todd Bubba Horwitz with BubbaTrading.com. Check it out. He's got a great website. Now let's run through the futures here real quickly, and on the live cattle trade, get you caught up to speed here. We'll take a look at the board. We have October down just a nickel at 110.30. We have December down 37. Feeder cattle side, here we have the September contract on the feeders, now trading 17 lower at 144.25. October down 27. Lean hog trade, as we look over there, we have the October is still 30 higher at 61.45, and December is now 13 higher at 57.18. So that's the latest information that we have available here. We can take a look here at the U.S. dollar as well and see what's going on there. If we can bring that up here. It has been weaker earlier this morning. We also had weakness in the crude oil market as well. We have the September U.S. dollar futures. This is on the index, currently down 110 points. We're trading at 94.390 right now. And if we look at the crude oil market, on the crude, we had weakness there too in the early going today. If we can pull that up here on the nearby contracts. Right now we have October currently 29 points higher. So it has turned around from our earlier lower open. It was about a $0.50 lower. That's why we have live quotes here, Christine, because it has turned, and now we're 47.70 on West Texas crude. It wasn't there just half hour ago.
All right.